Hello, welcome to the live stream from the World Transportation Conference held in Wuhan, where experts, innovation, and industry leaders have gathered to discuss the latest trends, solutions, and also challenges facing the world of transport. And today I will be taking you on a tour of the exhibition hall behind me, which is filled with innovations on the transportation sector. But before we embark on the journey, I would like to introduce a guest, Jamie. He's not only an attendee from the conference, but also an international student studying in transportation in China. So, Jamie, can you share us more about yourself?
Yeah, my name is Jamil Abdul Karim. I am a Nigerian. I come from Nigeria. And I am studying currently here in Shanxi province in Chang'an Shui. I am studying under rail transportation engineering department, and I am very excited to come to this place.
What brought you here?
I come to witness the World Transport Convention that is currently going here in Wuhan, and I come to see many like Chinese mode of transportation, the railway, the bridges, the infrastructure, and the rest of them.
So, do you know the theme of this year's conference?
Yeah,
there are four. I believe there are 4 points.
Yeah.
4 key themes.
Yeah, I know there are many themes of this convention, but the main one I know is sustainability of transportation.
True. Because the theme for this year's conference is low carbon intelligence.
Yeah,
and,
low carbon emission and sustainability of transportation.
So the word sustainable has been frequently mentioned during the conference, as well as seminars, and also it's visible on many of those signs you would see on the exhibition hall.
Yeah.
So, in your understanding, what does sustainability mean?
Yeah, in my own understanding, I think that sustainability is the mode of is a mode of transportation that helps in reducing carbon emission, like the use of electric vehicles, the subways, the trains, and the shared vehicles that we normally see outside in the city.
Yeah, shared bike, that's a good point. So let's move forward to witness some of the innovations on display.
Okay, thank you.
So, in your country, what's the most common modes of transportation?
Yeah, in our country, the most common mode of transportation basically are of 2 types. Number 1 is using the road.
Using roads.
Yeah, using the road, and the second one is using rail, not high-speed rail.
But not high-speed.
Yeah, because we are yet to establish high-speed rail in our area.
How about bikes? Are you using bikes for commute?
Yeah, there are some bikes in our country, but I don't think not as plenty as here in China. Because China, their bikes, they have a lot of shared bikes, parks in many places outside the city, so that you can use your mobile phone, scan, open it, and then use it. But in our country, up to now, we don't have this one.
Yeah.
That's why I am very happy to come and see all these things here.
Yeah, apart from shared bike, there has been increasing, popularity in bikes. So like, increased number of people are using bikes as their daily commuting practices.
Yeah.
I think because there are a few reasons behind this. First, many more people have a stronger desire to live a greener lifestyle. Second, as well, you mentioned that you can see shared bikes everywhere on streets in many of the cities. So I believe that's one of the shared bikes brands, Meituan. Are you familiar with these yellow bikes?
Yeah, I am familiar with them. I have seen most of them inside the city. I have once used some of them to go some places, but I think this one that are here that we are currently seeing, I think is not the same as the one we are seeing outside the city.
I think that one is the most common one that we would see on the streets. This one, this kind of color has decorated many of the cities into shade of yellow.
Yeah, if you look at this bicycle, I think is somehow upgraded from the one. Yeah, it is upgraded from the one that we normally see outside the city, because the one outside the city, it's locked. It's not located here. It is located here.
Oh, you've noticed it.
Yeah. So I think this one is the upgraded one.
请问这一款车是跟我们市面上看到的那款美团单车是一样的吗？因为我们的这个 Jamie 嘉宾他说好像那个锁的位置是不太一样。
应该是
这样的吗？
是的。
Sorry, you can speak English.
Okay. Because we just move the lock from back to the front. Because in this way we can receive the GPS signal very good. So it helps you to give us the more accurate location. Yeah.
Okay, and I think this one you cannot park it everywhere you want.
No. We need to follow the rules, which is direction. You can find it on your app, or you can see it on the roadside. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe if people are parking the bicycle everywhere, it will make the city to be more complicated.
That's correct. Make the traffic jam. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I
So
understand.
you
That's
have
very,
to park
very
it
good
in
idea.
the designated areas.
Yeah,
Otherwise you can't park it.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
So the basic idea of Meituan shared bike is that encourage people to use our bike instead of some private vehicle or other combined intensive transport mode.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
the difference between this bicycle and this one is somehow
Is this
bigger
a
here.
real
Yeah.
traditional?
Yeah.
Not a traditional.
That's correct. It looks like the bicycle, but if we check the bike from here, you can see it's much bigger.
Yeah.
Because we put a small battery here, and this is controller and this motor. When you push the pedal, this one will give you some power. You can have a try, yeah, please.
So it's a
That's
power
very
assistant
nice.
one.
That's correct, yeah.
It's a power system. I believe this is the one that in between somewhere between
Between,
the e-bike, the
e-bike
fully
and-
e-bike,
yeah, that's
but it's not the.
We call it upgrade bike.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's very interesting.
Yeah, you can have a try.
Can I
Want
have
to
a
try?
try?
Yeah, you
Okay,
can try.
Let me try it and see.
Careful.
Okay, thank you.
So you still have to make some pedal stroke.
Yeah,
Before it generates sound.
That's correct. You have to keep pushing the pedals. Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Because it looks like riding a bike, a traditional bike.
Yeah, but that's correct. But with the power, with the help, you can just have more comfortable experience, riding experience. Yeah.
How does it feel?
Wow, it's very, very nice. It's very, very nice.
It's
It's
the
not.
same as riding a traditional bicycle.
No, it's
Not at
not
all.
this. This one, if
It
you
may
are
be the best
matching.
one riding.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
You haven't gotten it on the market.
No, this will go to market by end of this year.
By the end
Yeah.
of this year.
It's the latest one. Yeah.
Why end of this
Comment,
year?
give some suggestions.
Kai, the bicycle is very, very interesting and it's very, very easy. Like I think, especially if you are going on
hills.
up hills, yeah, this one is going to help you because the bicycle, if you are matching the pedals, it's very, very convenient in helping you push and go.
Or it's like for every pedal you made, it gives you some
Like-
sort of boost of power.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
push
yeah.
you forward.
Yeah. I think this is a very, very interesting innovation and it's very, very good. I really like it. I like
Fun
it.
riding
Very, very.
experience as well.
Yeah.
You guys are the first group who tried this car.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This is the first time it goes to public. Yeah.
I'll be very
Yeah.
happy to see it inside market very soon.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Abandon that version.
Yeah, it's very, very good.
So how much does it cost for?
How
let's
much
say-
for every 30 minutes?
Yeah, every 20 minutes or every 30 minutes, probably 2.5 RMB. Yeah.
Sure.
2.5.
Because
Yeah.
that one is 1.5.
1.5.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1.5.
That's not expensive.
Yeah, that's
Given
very
the fact that it's much less, effort consuming.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And more entertainment, right?
Yeah.
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 Special
It's
for
full
some
of
longer journey,
entertainment.
Yeah.
And it looks cool, like a high-tech product.
That's correct. Actually, we just embed some like IoT, Internet of Everything, big data, or some other like Beidou GPS.
Oh, you
all in this.
integrated a lot
Yeah,
of,
that's correct. All in this bike. Yeah.
That's very good.
Yeah.
We're really looking forward.
Yeah, I'm very, very looking forward to see this one out in the market so that we, the pedestrian, can start using it.
Do
So
you
that
have to recharge it? Does the
That's
user have
correct.
to
That's
recharge
correct.
it?
Yeah. Normally, the full charged battery can support around 35 or 40 kilometers drive. Yeah.
Oh, but users don't have to charge it.
No, because our maintenance team will replace the battery when the battery goes down. Yeah.
Yeah. But how about this e-bike?
This is fully powered by the electricity. You don't need to push the pedal, and this one can support around 30 kilometers distance. Yeah, it's still very convenient and comfortable. Yeah.
Wait, this e-bike is not as common as the traditional bike.
Yeah.
Have you ever used the
Yeah, I have used the e-bikes like many times, and I think it's very, very convenient. And sometimes if you are riding inside the city, there are some places that buses cannot enter, subways cannot, you cannot go out through the subways and see your destination near the subway station. You have to use the either e-bikes or you can use the Meituan.
So it depends on what kind of journey you want.
Yeah, but if you are in a hurry, you can use this one. I think it's very, very convenient, and I like it.
And this electric is also a way to reduce carbon
That's
emissions.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
I got some figure here. Last year, Meituan users achieved a carbon emission reduction of 455,000 tons per year, which is equivalent to a carbon reduction of 91 million trees per year. Yeah, that's a lot.
That's very, very good achievement.
That's impressive.
That's impressive. Wow.
Yeah.
What that video is? Is this a playground or something?
Actually, it's a welfare project. In 2020, we launched a new project, which means we call it turning the bicycle into the court, because we use retired material from the bike and build that basketball court for the remote area students. And in this way, we can make full use of our product in the whole life cycle. Yeah. And also, the child here can have their better experience when they study. Yeah.
Okay, it is the playground that
Made by the
tire?
retired tires. Yeah,
Okay.
the tires.
So
Yeah.
the playgrounds are all made by retired
Tire,
bicycles.
that's correct,
That's
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
So everything about the bicycle can be recyclable.
That's correct.
Okay.
We reuse, reduce, and
Donate.
Yeah, yeah.
That's very
Make
good
full
idea.
use of every
Yeah.
component of the bike.
That's very good idea.
Yes. It's good to know that always keep sustainability concept in mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think this is a very, very good idea that you can use the tires if they are old, and the bicycle, if it is old too, can be recyclable to produce another new bicycle, and it helps in reducing the carbon emission, which is the best sustainability in terms of transportation. I like it.
Help generate less waste.
Yeah. That's very good.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Let's go that way. How many times you been in Wuhan?
I think this is my first time.
Last time,
Yeah.
just for the conference.
Yeah, this is the first time for me coming to this one, and it's only for the conference that I have the opportunity to come to Wuhan.
So during the conference or visiting the exhibition hall, what impressed you the most?
I think what impressed me the most is the bridges and the infrastructure. Yeah, the bridge and the infrastructure that is currently being used here in China. Because China, in terms of bridge and infrastructure, I think is second to none. It's one of the best countries to come and see all the infrastructures, the bridges, the subways, the what and what. I really like it. I really like it very, very well. I like it so much.
So in your university study, have you ever studied in infrastructure topic?
Yeah, I am my current major that I'm studying right now at university is based on transportation of rail transportation. So I think it's somehow related, but not that quite
Not
much
that
straight.
Yeah.
So
Because apart from all the high tech, the exhibition is also showcasing a lot of like urban planning or like urban infrastructure planning.
yeah,
Because it's also related to sustainability, especially when you think about design for city, you have to balance economic prosperity but also environmentally responsibility at the same time.
yeah. If you look at the way every vehicle now, let's say the rail, the high-speed rail, how everything is changing to electrical. This is very, very useful in terms of reducing low carbon emission, because the high-speed train is now using electric. So all this thing will help in reducing carbon emission. Like before, if you want to travel in a rail, you have to use the locomotive, the one that is emitting carbon. They have to be burning carbon in order to make the train move. But now, you can just use an electric train, which is faster and convenient and helps in reducing low carbon emission, which I really like that one.
Yeah, I think China is working towards the way to achieve both prosperity but also environmental responsibility at the same time. Have you heard about that? Hong Kong, Macau, Zhuhai bridge.
The Zhuhai and Macau bridge. I heard about it. Yeah, I have studied about it, and it's somehow very, very interesting, because I heard that it's one of the longest bridge in China, which is linking mainland China to Hong Kong and Macau, which is very, very interesting.
Yeah, it is the longest sea crossing bridge and also tunnel system.
Yeah.
I believe that approved and showcasing some of the bridge elements.
Yeah, in what they are showcasing, I am seeing dolphins.
Dolphins.
Yeah, which remind me that
Let's have a look of it. Yeah, lots of their like the cultural creative product featuring a white dolphin. Do you know the story behind the dolphin?
Yeah.
No,
I know the story behind the dolphin. They say that during the construction, anytime the construction workers come across dolphin, because between Zhuhai and Macau and mainland China, there are dolphins in the sea. So during the construction, anytime the workers come across dolphins, they will stop so that they will not harm the dolphins, they will not kill it, or they will not
some other animals, other sea animals.
Another animals. They will stop until they maintain the place. They arrange everything, and they will now continue with the construction, which is very, very interesting. I heard that even after the bridge, sometimes the dolphins will come close to the bridge and gather there, because they know there is nothing bad that is going to happen to them, because the construction workers are very, very aware of the dolphins, and they will ensure that the ecosystem, the ecological system of the place is well maintained, which is very, very interesting.
True. I was told by the chief designer of the bridge just the other day, and he told me in comparison to the traditional construction method of deploying thousands of workers to operate in the sea, but during this process of the construction, they shift over 90% of the work to factories, so it can reduce some of the emissions caused by industrial waste.
Wow.
By thousands of people working at the sea. That's another innovation, I would say.
That's very, very good. I like that one too. I really like it, because how they really care about the sea animals. It's very, very interesting something.
Yes. And
very interesting.
Yeah.
And it is encouraging. It is encouraging for the maintenance of the ecological system, to ensure that between the sea animals and the human beings, everything is going fine.
Yeah. Have a look of the art piece here. That's gorgeous. It has become a significant landmark of the country, I believe.
Okay.
Like a name card of the country.
The Zhuhai and
Macau bridge.
That's very good.
And also, what surprised the public is more white dolphins seems to appear around the bridge after the bridge was built.
Yeah, definitely they will arrive, because the dolphins have already known that since during the construction they are not harmed. Probably now that the bridge is fully constructed, they will never think that something bad will ever happen to them again, because the workers really care and really are very, very ready to ensure that no any dolphin is harmed. So the dolphins will really be happy to come closer to people, to come closer to the bridge, and they will live their life very peacefully and interesting there.
Yeah, they know that it is a animal-friendly infrastructure.
Yeah.
And it also further proof that it's possible to to develop large infrastructure project, but at the same time to protecting the environment.
Yeah, this is very, very possible.
Yeah, it's very promising beginning
Yeah.
towards a more sustainable future.
Yeah, and the credit goes to Chinese workers and their company.
Yeah.
That's very good.
They've got so many like souvenirs, art piece, and also clothing. That's the eye mask, I believe. Eye mask. 你们这里卖的最好的一件文创产品是什么？
其实大部分来
I was
说，
asking what's the best selling product.
其实大部分来说都是比较受欢迎的，就我们把最有代表性的礼品都带到展会上去展示了。
这其实比这个还会更多。
对对对，是的，我们现在就因为这里其实是有超过3家的授权单位，然后光是我们单位的话，像这些礼品设计，我们都超过了200款设计了。现在。
Oh, sorry. Actually, they only brought part of their items here. And have a look at this one. 这看起来好像是个名片。
对，这边的话呢，其实它是一个贺卡，然后呢，我们也是做了一个包装升级，就是它不仅是兼具了这个对书签的一个固定的作用哈，它还可以作为平时放在桌面上的一个展示，当然也可以在您送出的时候，在这里把您的一些祝福的信息写在上面。对
So it's not only a bookmark, but also you can use it as a gift card. You can write your blessing words and send it to your friends.
其实我们做了很多这种科普类的，比如说像这种小礼品啊，它也是属于一个就是比较可爱一点的一个有科普性质的一个东西。
这个是不是也是深受很多这个游客喜爱？
对，
因为这港珠澳大桥已经变成了一个，有点像是一个品牌、一个标签，它不只是一个建筑。
是的。所以无论我们做怎么样类型的产品，其实对于喜欢港珠澳大桥的受众来说，它其实都是有特别的含义。当然，我们也希望通过我们的产品，能够让更多人去感受到港珠澳大桥的一个精神和文化。对。
Because it's such significant landmark. Because of many of the background, the stories behind it. So the bridge has inspired the development of all those creative products.
Yeah, even I also like the product, how they design it. The thing is looking very good and promising. I like it.
Yeah. After the live stream, you can come and buy one.
Yeah,
Take that
no
to
problem.
country.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think with the concerns of the climate change and the need to reduce, the carbon footprint, a lot of internet giants have launched projects aimed at promote sustainable mode of transportation. Have you heard about some of the projects?
Yeah, I have heard about that there is a project called the Project Mars.
Mars, that's the Mars.
Yeah, exactly.
MAS.
That's a Mars.
That's a project launched by Gaode Map. I think the most popular navigation system in China. Hi, hello, 你好。我们想问一下，这个 Mars 它叫汉普会，到底是一个什么样的一个是一个公益项目吗？
对，有点就是其实我们是高德地图和官方机构合作，然后一起在北京打造的一个绿色出行的一体化的服务平台。其实这个绿色呢，我们把体现在坐公交、地铁、步行、骑行这种绿色的交通出行方式。当使用高德地图产生了这种出行方式之后呢，我们会把大家的碳，然后攒集起来。然后呢，我们也是第一个通过碳普惠的活动，完成了全球首个这个绿色交易的这个城市。通过出售在公开市场上出售这个碳，然后把得到的钱，然后返还给我们的用户，鼓励让大家更好的去使用绿色出行，造成一个良性的循环。你可以用我们的这个碳积分去兑换公交卡、充值卡，去兑换这个我们的这个打车卡，还有我们的保护地等等。然后这个目前已经有260万的北京市民参与到了这个绿色出行的活动中。
Oh, so to make it easy to understand, it's a green travel project. And just to provide you some background information about Gaode Map, because one of its main services is actually the ride-hailing services. So it provides ride-hailing services, but instead of promoting its ride-hailing services, they encourage the Gaode Map users to choose, greener way of transportation, greener transportation alternatives such as walking, cycling, or maybe public transportation. And the Gaode Map users, whenever they choose a eco-friendly way of transportation, they will receive some points, and the accumulated points can redeem for some gifts, for example, voucher cards and rides like the car hailing vouchers, as a way to encourage more people to engage in the eco-friendly transportation. And also, it's a good way to raise the awareness of sustainable transportation methods.
That's very good. With this type of project of mass, I think it will help a lot in reducing the carbon emission, and it will encourage many people to come and be using all the methods that will help in reducing the carbon emission, like the sustainable transportation, using of bus, using of the bicycles and other stuff. Like these people will be engaged in the project mass in order to help him boost and help people to reduce the emission of the carbon emission. That's very, very good.
Yeah. Well, I was wondering that with this kind of project where it diminish the ride-hailing services, because that's one of the main business from Gaode Map, a very profitable business. Sorry. 我们刚刚讨论的就通过这样的一个，因为其实高德地图有很大一部分的业务板块是高德打车，我们天天也在用高德打车，但是你们还在鼓励绿色出行，那这样会不会其实是对于公司的这个效益来说是会有影响？有没有这方面的一些 concern？
打车就是其实也是出行中的一个环节嘛。那么我们还是从公司的这个视角，或者说从整个国家的战略层面上，我们还是希望鼓励大家越来越多的做这个绿色出行。但是在打车上呢，我们不光是有这个共享的这个打车的业务，其实我们对于这个老年人也有我们提供的公益性的一个类公益性的一个服务。
So, as he mentioned that they're encouraging more elderly people on the ride-hailing services, so they've launched these elderly-friendly car services. 所以这个是我看这个好像这个图标不是我们平时打车会看到的，我能试一试吗？
好。
从这个高德地图。
对。
是在这个里面搜这个助劳打车。Sorry, we can press. 哦，然后就出现了这个界面，好像确实不一样。
它首先它的文字比较大，再一个它非常的简洁。所谓的助老就是不让老年人过多的复杂的操作啊。然后呢，我们比方说在这个助老的车站这个地方啊，因为老人对于这个位置点他也不清楚，那么在这些助老的车站上，只需要一键，就会有出租车很快的到他的身边。
Have a look at it. The front is becomes much larger than the original system. And also the icon is made very prominent.
So whenever you want to use this application, you don't need to enter your current location. The application will automatically detect your location, right. And what you only need to enter is your destination where you are going to.
You don't need to enter. No need to enter starting point or destination. Neither of them, because the current location will be shown on the system. And then when the car arrives, you can just tell the drivers where you want to go.
Okay.
Yeah, so make the life much easier for elderly.
It will help elderly people.
Not only for elderly, but also our ordinary people. Yeah, we want to enjoy this kind of services.
除了这个整个出行的方便老年人之外，我们也为因为是有一些就医的场景，比方老年人要去医院去看病，那么我们为老年人这个就医的场景呢，还会发放补贴，用于减免往返医院的这个打车的费用，方便老年人在就医这个场景出行。
Oh, they encourage elderly people to take, say, like taxi or riding services.
Like during going to
foreign
hospital.
Yeah.
Because they will provide some subsidies.
Okay, that's very good idea.
Yeah. So they encourage young people to choose greener
Energy.
energy, but encourage elderly people enjoy a safer, a more comfortable transportation way of transportation. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
It's good to know that. So, can you share with us some of your experience so far at the conference?
Yeah, my experience here in this conference so far, I have seen a lot of transportation for now and for the future, especially this sustainable transportation that we are busy talking about since. I think with this mode of transportation, it will help a lot in reducing the carbon emission, and it will help to ensure that our environment is very, very healthier, safety, and everything is going to work very, very well. And it's very, very good idea. And I wish that our country too, my country Nigeria, will also engage in this type of greener and sustainable transportation, the use of electric bikes, the use of bicycle. One of my friends.
Are they your friends?
Yeah, I would like to introduce them.
University classmate?
Yeah, I'm
Share
Hamza.
more about-
Yeah, I'm Hamza and I'm from Pakistan. I'm doing my PhD from Wuhan University of Technology.
Hi, University.
Yeah, in logistics management. Yeah.
Oh, what you?
Yeah, my name is Michael Obiora from Nigeria. I'm also in the same school with him. I'm studying transportation engineering and logistics.
Oh, so you guys are all like transportation experts, I can say. So what impressed you the most? Here at the conference?
As a participant in WTC 2023, I think it brings a lot of opportunities for me and for all of us because it's a global platform for experts and industrials and students to gather together, and we can share our thoughts. We can work on current and future problems, and we can find solutions to not deal with that. And because China, they are working on carbon emission control, and I think it's a good thing to control carbon emission, and they are working more on sustainable transportation. That is also very good. Such like they have very good speed railways, high speed railways, and also driverless subways. So this China is moving towards sustainable transportation. That is very good. Yeah.
Sustainability is
By
our
2030,
live stream topic,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
By
So
2030, they will try
Yeah.
to emit the
Yeah,
carbon.
we all know it.
Yeah, we know it. Yeah, and it's a very good experience over here. I can share. I have found some contacts like professors, so that it will help me to pursue my postdoctorate and to get a good job and good opportunities for the students, like master students, to get internships over there. So I think it's a good platform. Yeah.
Yeah, so as a transportation expert, in terms of sustainable transportation, what kind of possibilities you can imagine of future transportation?
Yeah, I believe that based on me, because I just came to China of recent, I believe that China recently have developed a lot of transportation infrastructure recently, and building this infrastructure recently has quickly reduced transportation, what's it called? Yes, everything. So I believe that when these things are being constructed, the infrastructure, I believe is going to reduce lots of accidents and also traffic in the transportation system.
Like more like effective transport.
Yeah.
I think that may need smarter roads and smarter vehicles.
Yeah.
One more thing I just want to add, because after Industry 4.0, Industrial Revolution 4.0, it brings change to the industry, and also technologies evolve in the industry, especially transportation, because nowadays companies trying to move their transportation to the automated guided vehicles, AGVs, and the Amazon, like Alibaba, they are moving towards drone deliveries, more sustainable ways to deal with transportations. And also, like if I'm talking about public transportations, they are more focused on shared transportation. Like I have read some news and some reports and some research articles on it, and according to that, according to China, last year 79% of people, they prefer to use public transport, shared transport because I think in China it is more effective way to go around instead of using your own car. It takes so much time. Yeah, so I think it's good.
And I think using public transport will helps a lot in reducing the carbon emission and the traffic jam that we recently encountered in the city anytime. So all these things will help a lot using the public transport.
More effective way to go around and just walk around.
I think to avoid traffic jam, we need more intelligence on the road, like to link in roads, traffic and vehicles together.
Yes. That's what I just talk about automated guided vehicles.
That many companies are working towards.
Yeah.
I think because time is running out, so we have to wrap up here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So yeah, I hope you really enjoy the walk and the walkthrough. And yeah, remember, if every individual can make a contribution to reducing to a more low carbon lifestyle, we can all collectively work towards a more sustainable future. So thank you so much for joining our live stream, and until next time, see you.